Good morning to everyone. This is the power of healing with Utabi ngowekhethelo. Umntungu umbulazi omnyama lobe ngula kamzilikazi umzilikazi kamashobane shobane negasa kazikode zikode kamkhatsha ukhatshe ngezindi inyawo neimfushazana umkhatsha wawuzimangele unyama yentini yawuzimangele mabasowa basentabeni kwadliwa ilanga lishona yimloyo. Yeah. So welcome to the power of healing with Utabi. A few days ago, I think I got a request to talk about today's topic, ISANUSI, which is singular, and ISANUSI. So I'm going to be focusing on that, as you can see, and try to explain it, versing or in comparison. Yeah, in comparison with a prophet and a Sangoma, but I'm going to be focusing on ISANUSI for today. I'm actually happy that I got that message because I finally realized that abantu bayalalela and they follow through and they observe. So for me, Losiso ibuzile, uBhuto ibuzile, thank you so much. It kind of gave me that lento confidence to say kushuthi abantu bayangilalela mangikhuluma, and people research to get to know izinto, because spiritual gifts, guys, I said in one of the videos, kusazozala umntwana who is gifted beyond our wildest imagination, and nathi sonke sizothuka. So we are not limited to certain gifts. We are not limited. As long as God still creates, as long as God is still in control, and because God does not ask permission from anyone or approval from anyone to give gifts. God grants gifts ngendlela afuna ngayo, no matter how powerful or lento, and it doesn't necessarily mean yours ayibalulekile. So yeah, doesn't mean yours is not important, but God is still going to grant gifts as long as He still creates humans and human beings. Believe me, it's going to go beyond what we can comprehend. So yeah, it's a news, and I was actually very happy, as I mentioned, that I got this message because Bantu, we need to learn, we need to know and understand. So I finally got that thing. I would know my gift is still going to be revealed to a lot of people. It's not within my power to name myself and name the gift that I have, because it's even beyond me sometimes. But I've come to realize ukuthi abantu bayafunda now ukuthi kahle kahle ngiyaphi ngalento, and it's being revealed. It's still going to be revealed to a lot of people, and yeah. So yeah. I mean, I welcome suggestions and I welcome requests, but then I also have to get approval and permission from my spirit guides. How far should I go with the topic? And yeah, and bangivumela yini ukuthi ngiyikhulume ngayo. I remember there were a few months ago, singabantu abamnyama couple akithi. A few months ago, I got a request to do a video about a Hosanna spirit. I'm still going to do it, guys. Okay. So ISANUSI, ne? A diviner. ISANUSI, a diviner. One whose gift is not limited to traditional and physical ways. So they are not limited to healing with traditional and spiritual ways. It's a diviner. Their gift comes from different. Their gift is evolves in most cases. It's not limited to fanele abe isangoma kuba isanusi, or fanele abe prophet kuba isanusi, or it's beyond that. It's divine in its own way. It works in divine ways, and hence we call it divine power. And hence we call them diviners. So ISANUSI develops their own gift and physical, their own physical and spiritual gifts. It is developed by them. It is self-developed by them, which now it comes to now self-training and self-initiation. It's not something that uyahamba uyoyithwasela ukuba isanusi, guys. When I talk about the ilento being developed, when I talk about ISANUSI developing their own physical and spiritual gifts, it means physical through knowledge. It is physical through knowledge, and spiritual through the traditional healings and the spirit and the spiritual ways of doing things, or the traditional and cultural ways of doing things. It depends. So in every gift, guys, and I'm talking about, I'm not talking about in other people's spaces. I don't know other people's spaces. I don't know how other people do things, or how they're gifted. Wonke umuntu unama spirits guide akhe who governs, or yeah, who governs how much that person should go, or how much that person should have. Okay, and I'm going to make on this one of developing your own gifts and developing your own gift. I want to talk about, and which I'm not going to go so much into, Ubab Credo Mutwa. He was labeled in so many ways. He was labeled with different names. Isanus, a traditional healer, this and this and this and that. But he was gifted in his own ways of knowledge and traditional healing. Okay, and his understanding of things were beyond us, and that is what I'm trying to make an example when we talk about Isanusi. Having the ability to use knowledge in a form of healing. Okay, so yeah, I think he explained like iyazwakala. So Isanusi possesses all elements of several dimensions to form a balance between different realms. They possess the elements, or the power of all elements, the power of elements let me say this again. They possess all elements of several powerful dimensions, né? To form a balance between a realm. So their power is divine in such a way. It is beyond earth and our understanding. I think it's in Shokanjalo. So that is why we say it's not limited to here or here or here. It comes in different lendo, as different forces and different elements combine, or combined, or as they come together. So it's not from this dimension, or not from this earth alone. So Isanusi uses both spiritual gifts and divine knowledge, yeah, to heal. So Isanusi uses both spiritual and divine knowledge to heal, also coming to the space of divine power. Now, guys, with to heal, so it's not about you healing in certain ways, it's not about you healing in a traditional way, it's not about you healing in a more spiritual way, but those all these elements come together: the knowledge, the what you have learned, culture, a lot of things for you to be able to heal. Now, with the power of spiritual gifts, guys, and this is something that we have to address, the power that your spiritual gift possess, or the powerful your spiritual gift can actually deceive you into doing wrong, because as you realize how powerful your gift is, you become more self-centered or self-absorbed in such a way that you think now yonke izinto uyazenzela and you are in control, but actually you are not. And as I said this, everything depends on your spiritual guides, how much they are willing to give you and want you to go. So as much as it's deceiving, can deceive you into being wanting more, then it will destroy you. So with a spiritual gift, that is why we need to understand that we have guides and we have boundaries and we have limits to most of things, so that you don't overstep the lines set for you when isn't wrong. Yeah. So divine power is great. I mean, divine power is great, but up to what limit, you know? So that's one of the things that ISANUSI would have, and that is the gift of knowledge, powerful gift, of course. But again, angithi you must understand ukuthi you are not in control. For ISANUSI, it is easy, guys, to heal or provide healing through ubugedla, ubungoma, ubunyanga, ubuprofeti, psychic, shamanism, mediumship, knowledge, professional practice. For ISANUSI, it is very easy to Lendo provide healing through all of those things. So basically, as I said, their gift is not limited to anything. In every space they're in, or if any field they're in, they're able to fit. So hence also I said depends on your spiritual guides and how much they have given you. So it's easy for them to heal through all of that. It's as I mentioned, that I have multiple gifts. I have my gift is not limited to what you think. It goes beyond. It goes beyond traveling, and what should I say? It goes beyond our own level of understanding, ne? So I'm glad bangabe khona abantu who pick up those bits and pieces somewhere there and bakhona ukuzihlanganisela engengihlanganisele nizozihlanganisela nini. Now with ISANUSI, guys, those people okay, ISANUSI, they're powerful. I don't want to say those people because yeah, angifuni ukusho. With ISANUSI, the psychic clays play a big role, because remember there's knowledge as well. So those being clairvoyant plays a huge role, being claircognizant, being sentient, being having clear audience, or being plays a bigger role, because this person has the power to smell out, to know, to hear, to see evil from far. They can smell out, hear, see smell, feel, uh, 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 know, fear, so know, evil, sorry, from far. You can feel that there's evil in this room, you can feel. So the psychic class play like it's their most powerful gift of all, or their most powerful lendo quality. So they use all four, all clays, right? They use all four clays in most cases. Not even most, always. So their ways of healing, as I've mentioned, are not dependent on routine, on normal ways of healing. So their ways are not dependent on routine and normal ways of healing. So how ISANUSI would do something is totally different to how a traditional healer would normally do things. As I say, for them it's not routine. It comes it comes as machine. It depends on the person, the situation, and the issues at hand. Okay, and I'll explain this later. So for them, it's not about routine. You would say, okay, kulashwa kanje, 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 kanje. Hence, I said that they possess. They can, as I said, they can provide healing through different ways of umoya. They have imimoya different. They have ithunywa is different. Oh, they have imimoya hlukene. They have ithunywa hlukene. And also, I think the question was the difference between ISANUSI and Nesithunywa. ISANUSI umuntu, right? It's a title given to someone, sort of like njenge Sangoma, njenge prophet. But then imimoyo nayo noma isithunywa, it's something ngathini. Isithunywa is a spirit, like idlozi nethonga. Isithunywa, it's a difference. It's a spirit. Okay, and I think I did mention this, between the differences between all of these things. So you cannot compare umuntu noma label or a title given to umuntu and a spirit akusebenzi ngokufana. So the ISANUSI is able to work with different spirits and different spiritual gifts. So yeah, hence I've said that lo muntu angasebenzisa ubugedla, ubunyanga, ubungoma, uprofeti, multiple actually. So ISANUSI is one with the universe. They work as one with the universe and evolves. Okay, and evolves as vibrations in elements changes. So they work one with the universe, so that those people are connected kakhulu with the universe. So as elements or forces in the universe change, the vibrations of elements and forces in the universe evolves, then okay, I don't know if Nikazagas. One with the universe, ne? One with the universe, and evolves as vibrations in elements changes. So as the vibrations in element changes, their gift evolves as well. How the power, the divine power, also evolves, and I mean, mawulandela and ukhula, I need to the gift with a spiritual gift you have ukuthi ukhule most of time, like fanele ukhule. So that is why we say there is not anyakuzuthi no, I'm done with learning and I'm done with my journey, because we don't know how far your journey has been set to be, or how deep is the purpose in which you have been called for. So with ISANUSI, as the elements change, as the vibrations and elements change, and a lot of things happen, or a lot of forces change, they also evolve and they also grow, and their gift becomes even more. Can also mentioning that their knowledge come from all their knowledge come from all four directions and can excel in any field. So hence I said they are not limited to anything. So their gift and knowledge, their gift of knowledge comes from all four directions. Hence I mentioned also the clairs of psychic, all directions. They know things from this side, so they can actually excel in any field, or they can actually, so their advice in any field would make sense, or is in a higher level. So yeah, angazi noma ngichaze kahle, angazi noma it makes sense to the requester, angazi noma iyazwakala yini, but ISANUSI is a person, and isithunywa is a spirit. ISANUSI is a person with divine powers, or not, or gift not limited to limited to the normal, as athi ngisho kanjalo. So angazi noma ngichaze kahle, angazi noma iyazwakala yini. So yeah, I think that's that. And so with ISANUSI, they can heal with iswasho, they can heal with herbs, they can heal with water, depending also on the spiritual, on the spirit guides, and how much your ancestors have given you, and how much God has given you. And also depending on the conditions, the issues, the cause of issues at hand, or the circumstances surrounding that issue. The ways of healing depend on all of that. You know, what is it that we're supposed to heal in that way? So that's how they work. It's not something that you can say, okay, I'm going faneke, because into kanje faneke isebenze kanje. With this ISANUSI, it's not like that. They also have to combine knowledge with the healing that they're going to provide. So I think ngichaze the way ogogo bayichaze ngakhona. Yeah, and as I said, I know that there were requests to explain other avenues, and I'm still going to look into them. Yeah, so yeah, angazi noma ngichaze kahle, but you must know ISANUSI is singular and IZANUSI is just plural. And that's and that gift is just divine. The power is divine. And abantu abaningi don't really know that they fall into that category. But it's not for us to tell them siyabayeka njena, because the realization of how powerful you are, as I said, can destroy you. So in this journey, there's no arrogance. In this journey, there's no pride. usebenze humbleness, even with one knowing what they are or who they are. You still have to humble yourself. You are not called to be to center of attention, but you are called to help those in need. Thank you so much, and I do hope that ngichaze yazwakala, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.